Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious aka Ty Killington. Yeah. Alright man. Alright guys and gals, so on this one right here, I'm bringing you all of the clothing. There's a few articles like the Rockstar 1998 t-shirts that got left out. I wasn't able to film those. But I'm bringing you all the new clothing in the game for the male side anyways, and everything's going to be pretty much the same for the females, the same kind of concept, just in a female form. So without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for the ills and reels content. The game, make sure you smash that like button, and let me know if you guys got any questions in the comments for sure. Alright, so we're going to start out with the biker cuts. The cuts are where we start out with the tops. You go right through here. I'm not going too fast. I want to make sure you guys see everything. There's a lot of cool articles of clothing in this. There really is. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. I mean, there's, I'd say, about 10 or 15, 10, maybe 12 different types of camo. And then there's a lot of cool stuff that goes along with it. You have your solids, you have your blends and things like that. You got desert, you got browns, you got blues. Like the whole aqua thing looks really good. They're going real hard on the digital stuff, which is really cool too. I like that. The whole digital look is pretty fire. There's a lot of cool stuff on there, man. I mean, there's a ton of info that came out in this DLC. So now we got like the denim jackets. These are similar to the CEO jackets. They're the work jackets, I believe is what they're called, and they kind of had the same, design as those. Like they have like the black shoulder pads with like the coloring on the outsides and things like that. With those jackets, it was the dark color would be on the inside, and the light color would be on the shoulder pads and the secondary, like the hems and the cuffs and things like that. But I mean, that's pretty cool. Here's a sports jacket. It's got a couple nice new sports jackets, and you guys may not know this, but there are two new features in the game. I didn't show this, but you can go to your interaction menu, go to style, and you can have the option to put your hoodie up and your hoodie down, as long as everything qualifies. And there's another option to zip and unzip your jacket, as long as the article of clothing is compatible with that action. So there's some pretty cool features that have come out that I didn't know this, but there was like over 100 different fixes that they did to the game. And of course, one of our favorite solo public lobbies was one of the glitches that they fixed. They fixed the general issue of people not being able to join the lobbies correctly and things like that. So that's what that was, but no big deal. Moving on, these are some of the sports jackets. These are basically biker cuts again. Bikers got some love with some of the accessories and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool, man. You guys asked for a part 2 DLC, and there's like, you know what, we're gonna give you a couple of overcoats, and that's where we are right now. Is the overcoat section. Once again, you got your woodland greens, you got your contract camo, you have your Spitfire, your Aqua, your Gray. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. You have your Cobby, or I'm sorry, your Cobble. You have the Aqua, you have the Moss, the Crosshatch, Fall Open, Peach, Gray. I mean, there's a whole bunch of cool different kind of colors and stuff like that. On some of them, I like the camo look. On some of them, I like the solid. And there's t-shirts as well. This is a long video, guys. This is almost a 17.5 minute video. There's just so many clothes, and I just wanted to kind of, I didn't want to skim through them all. I wanted to actually show you guys what they looked like, and then you can put a name with it. That way, when you go to the actual, clothing store or whatever in Los Santos, you have a much better idea of what you're looking for. You're not just like, if I was just like scamming through real fast, you wouldn't even know. This is the Hawken little hoodie that you get for buying a bunker. You spend $5 million in a bunker, they give you a sweatshirt. That sounds about right. Here's just some regular t-shirts that actually look really good. They got some good coloring on them, some good bold. It's not too faded out. I hate the faded colors in this game. That really pisses me off. Like, why can't you just make it nice and saturated color t-shirt and stuff like that? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make no sense. Some more desert, woodland kind of looks and stuff like that. And then the digital will finish it out in the end. So some really cool stuff. Here's like some, I don't know what this is. Some kind of like farmer, redneck style type kind of shirt, sleeves cut off. My character's digging it, obviously. He's liking to be able to show his tats off and stuff like that. There are some new tats. I'll put that into a different video though. I didn't want to add. This is already almost a 20-minute video, so I didn't want to add anything else in there. I didn't want to scam through and fast forward time play and speed and stuff like that. It's look cheesy. So and we're going through the shirts still. They're not too bad. They're okay. I'd prefer like the sleeveless hoodies. I'm just I don't know. This is my style. I love hoodies in any kind of shape or form or fashion, whatever. Anything you can put over your head and just keep yourself quiet and cold, or quiet and warm and stuff like that. I love it. So now we're moving on to the service shirts. The service shirts remind me of like what like a lube technician, like the guys that work at your oil stores and stuff like that, what they would wear. It's got the 2 patch lines right there to add patches to it, which is pretty cool. And once again, I wish Rockstar would let us just wear whatever we want to wear together instead of putting us into a class. Like, you got one class that's bikers, you got one class that's CEO money, you got one class that's just out to shoot and kill everybody. You got, you know, like the digs and stuff like that. I'm about to put a video out of me just I mean, I tore up a couple lobbies in the Hydra just to prove that I wasn't dead yet. I'm like, no way, can't be dead yet. So I went and took some people out and just made sure it was okay with everybody. Of course, some bad guys, but it's definitely an experience. You know what I mean? Definitely an experience. So we got some more camo right here coming up. Let's see. Hold on. What? Yeah, there we go. And then we got some more hoodies. Right. The hoodies are nice. I mean, I love the hoodies in this game. I don't know what it is. I just like them a lot. I haven't had a chance to see if these hoods work with the interaction menu. I think you have to have not only the right type of hoodie, you have to have the right type of like hat on as well. I'm not sure if you can even do it with the masks, which is a shame because the masks are incredible. The masks are my favorite part of this DLC, to be honest. Slowly the whole shock and awe is starting to wear off a little bit, and I'm really not digging the money making method. But maybe I just have to let it grow on me a little bit. You know, it's just not it's not performing and producing the way that it should for as much money as we spent on everything. We should be yielding a lot more. So, but we'll figure all that out. We'll get it taken care of. Here we are. We're still in the utility tops, checking out some new stuff here. Once again, some of the shirts are really nice and rich, and the color's nice, and other times it's just faded out. And it doesn't look good. It's weird. I don't know what they were. I mean, it's like you gotta have a quality control guy there seeing this and seeing what what it looks like and stuff like that. But I guess not. No big deal though. No big deal. So we go on to the beanies. There's a couple of these beanies are cool. This brings me back to back in the day. Back in the day, I used to wear this type of beanie. You know, it was like an actual beanie or a toboggan with like a regular ball cap bill. I used to wear those all the time. I used to love those. They were great because they kept the beanie off of your forehead so it wouldn't be all itchy and stuff like that. You know, and these have the nice cool camo designs. They look a lot like the actual camos. A lot of them are rich and nice and saturated. So you got some cool stuff, which I like. It's pretty cool. No, not a problem at all. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, these hats are pretty cool. We're in the hats over here. So the canvas ones are all right. It reminds me kind of like a cowboyish look, like Crocodile Dundee a little bit there. But if you put it with the right outfit, it doesn't look so white trashy, I guess you can say. But no, they're really not that bad. There's like that one right there. The Splinter looks really good. The contrast camo looked really good too. So there's some good ones. The Moss digital looks really nice. So you just gotta find the right one that looks good with what you got going on, and you'll be fine. I mean, the hats once again are really cool. The masks are really cool. I mean, I love the masks. I love getting new masks in the game. I wish once again Rockstar would let us just wear them with whatever we wanted to wear them with. I mean, what's the harm in that? I will never get that. Like, why can't we wear a helmet and a mask together? Why do we have to do some kind of stupid little glitch method or whatever? But it's their world. We're just living in it and playing in it. You know, so that's how that goes. You got that one cap was just the Von Führer cap. It's the maker of the anti-aircraft, the Artery. And these hats are actually really nice. These are the forward caps. These actually look like the kind of hats that I would wear. They're, what are those, 3930? Those like flex fit style hats from New Era, 3930 or 3730, something like that. And that's exactly what they remind me of. They look really nice. They look good. It's that Von Führer hat right there, which is, you know, kind of cool. They put that in there. It's like kind of like a little Easter egg or something. These are the more military style caps. They're actually called military caps, and they have like that, you know, that drill sergeant look to them, which is, you know, it's good for some, bad for most. It's all right. They kind of look kind of, I don't know, kind of funky, like a hat you'd get from like Burger King or something like that. But still, it looks good. There's a really cool new hat that's coming up here in just a second, this right here, the berets. This is so cool. They added the berets, and the berets look really good actually. And you can actually be a green beret now, which is pretty cool. You can have a whole green outfit. I'm sure there's some helmet mask or mask and hat glitches and stuff like that out there that you can use and put some cool stuff on. I like that a lot. So, but now The berets were a nice touch. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty slick how they did that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I mean? Getting some fresh new content in. They weren't too low on the head. They weren't too high. So and here we're checking out the boots. All these boots are mainly just like military style boots. The new ones that we got anyway. There's like some cowboy boots in there somewhere. So, but they look pretty good. They all will have a matching scheme, of course, or obviously. And you know you're only as good as what your feet are. I'm a firm believer that your feet are all jacked up. You're gonna be jacked up because you won't be to. You'll be limping. You'll be huddling around. You'll be using extra muscle that you don't want to use. So I'd rather just sit out and get you back to health or whatever. But yeah, some cool stuff. Though. Now we're on the gloves. I'm so glad they got some new gloves in here. These gloves are dope. I love them. And they have the tactical gloves. Earlier, before we got these, the tactical gloves that we had were only able to be used with certain outfits. Those are the gloves that you're able to wear during the heist. And then for certain outfits, you could wear them without the heist. So that was really cool. And now they're making it so difficult to enjoy different types of clothing and stuff like that, which is so dumb. They would end up making so much more money if kids were able to look in the sky and see what they're actually trying to put together and do and stuff like that. So, but I digress. I'm getting too real on this now. But yeah, the gloves are really nice. So I like them a lot. They look sharp. They're on point. The color is right. The saturation's right. The brightness is there. It looks really, really good. And then here we're going on to some cargo pants. We got some new ones over here. Look at my man modeling for us over here, looking all fresh. Of course, we got male and female tailors and things like that. There's no difference, really, in my opinion. And these outfits, I mean, the pants really put them together. They really come together because of the pants. So you have to keep that in mind, which is a good thing and a bad thing. No big deal. So yeah, I mean, it's a whole bunch of stuff right there. And these, I mean, it's not cheap, man. Like the pants are pretty cheap. The shirts were like mad expensive. But it's nice to be able to see like where you can put a whole outfits together and they all match now. That's really cool. Now we're moving on to some of the sports shorts, and we got some cool cargo pocket or cargo shorts that look really nice. I mean, they did a really good job with this. Rockstar did a decent job, which is a good thing. You never want to see like part of the DLC just be garbage and trash. So I mean, I'm not really digging the money process right now. It's kind of taking a while to get money up. So we'll see though. We'll see what happens with that. They brought overalls in the game. Good Lord, what the hell were they thinking, man? What were they thinking bringing overalls in? But once again, they did a pretty good job on them. The color's right, the saturation's there. It's sharp, it's not too fuzzy, and it's distorted or whatever. So they look decent. It's not that bad. It really isn't. It's just kind of dumb. But yeah, we got some overalls in there now. They're camo. You got regular ones, so I'm sure a lot of people will be happy about that. The majority of people won't be happy, but it's all right. No big deal. But I like to see the variety. Once again, you have like, what is it? I don't know, maybe like 10 or 15 different types of colors. And you have about, you have a new set of these for the main, your shirts, your pants, your overcoats, things like that. Got some new gloves in. And they all match, and that's really, really cool. It's such a benefit because time and time again, we'll be making cool outfits for car shows or just to, have some cool outfits. And it's so hard to find like the right pair of pants that match the damn hoodie or the shirt or whatever. They're both green, but one's like a dark green and one's a lime green. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I know somebody out there is listening to this like, yeah, Ty, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. So here we're pulling up on the masks. The masks, oh my God, they were so dope. It looks so cool. They really did. Some of the masks, make sure you have a biker helmet. Not just any helmet, but a biker helmet on. So you can see everything. Or so you can see all the different options that you have with these masks. And, of course, there'll be methods to be able to wear them without the helmets and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. That'll be there. That'll come. But yeah, you got some really cool different things. You got the brown digital, the green digital. You got the blue digital. You got all then here we go to the cultural. And we have the Oni masks. You got the sea green, you got the stone. I hope I pronounced that right. Gray and gold, white and possessed. You got the gray and orange, black and gold, gray Oni, and so forth. But they got some really cool looks to them. They really do. And I just heard from a couple of my buddies, the helmets and mask method is sticking. The hats and mask method is sticking as well. So keep that in mind. It is, safe to travel around, I guess. They saw I have my helmet and mask on. They're going to take me out. So, a lot of cool features, though. Go on to the striped skull. The skull, these are really cool. I'm actually wearing one right now on my character. It's the black with the red eyes or whatever. It looks really tight. I love it. I mean, it's hard to beat that. You get a really cool mask. It's hard to beat that. And, you know, I got my American flag, you know, paint on, but so I like a good mask. So that's really cool. I got the sandy brown. I think I bought that one. And you got moss. You got the bloody skull. I got that. You got, like, you know, the venom. I think, is this the one? Yeah, the venom is the one that I'm using now. I love that. It looks so dope. The venom is fire. Fire. Then we got some new ski masks. The ski masks look pimp. They look really good. Some of the best ones that they've ever came out with. The color saturation's good. There's no like writing like bigness across the mouth. That was just so dumb. I hated that they did that. That was so dumb. Like, oh, I'll put my bigness across your mouth. You know, it's like, why would you do that? That was, I don't understand what the hell the thought process behind that was. But these look cool. They have like, they're like, there's multiple straps on there, so it looks much more supported. They look like tactical masks. You know, they probably won't stop anything that hits you in the face, but yeah. So here we have some more tactical masks. These are really cool. This reminds me of the Predator. That's exactly what these masks remind me of. Like, this is what the Predator skull looks like with his like helmets or whatever. It looked just like that. It's really cool. So I'm glad I got a couple of those too. One thing I don't like is that they just make your head so damn big. It's like a big ass target for people. Like, you know, if they're trying to like snipe you or whatever. You get this big old watermelon head rocking around. You're looking all good with your invisible ankles and your joggers. But you're getting sniped out from like a mile away because everybody can see you because your big ass red head, you know, sticking out there. So you have to be careful about that. But yeah, there's I started out liking these masks, and I've kind of like I've moved over towards, you know, different masks and things like that. So, but yeah, man, there's a lot of cool stuff on there. Here's some of the zombie masks, and they come with a helmet, and they're dead. Like, these guys are all burnt up, it looks like, or something. And then these guys are all like starved and, you know. Deprived and malnourished and stuff like that. They've been eating their lips. They've been making their lips bleed so they could eat the blood, which is just crazy. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you guys got any questions, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Make sure you smash that like button. Stay dangerous.